Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new race of the Racing Liga. Today we are here at the fourth round of Global F1 at Austria at the Red Bull Ring. My name is Elias and today joining me in the commentary box is none other than David, aka Lost Kragler. David, good evening.
Good evening, and also warm welcome to all our viewers out there. Yes, we are hyped again for another good race today, and we're starting off with the qualifying now.
Yeah, fourth race of the 11 round calendar, and today it's Austria. And today the question: can anyone beat Domi? Domi won the first three races of the very first season, so he is quite the unbeatable driver at the current state. But do you think anyone can beat him today or in the next races?
We saw a pretty close race at the last time where some guys were pushing to the front, and I think that many drivers can fight for the win today, but we will see if Domi can fight for the win again.
Yeah, let's hope so. We want some excitement in the championship, and maybe we can have that. And I saw we have already the first retirement with Lars. What?
Maybe he got a qualifying
qualifying ban. I don't know about that.
So Liam delayed his lap, and Goku's at the first with a 1.5178 on the mediums, and Nikki King got before him, and also Domi does with a 1.2.9, and that's P1.
So already he's pushing. But yeah, let's see. In terms of the Nicky, okay, that was a mistake. I thought Nicky King did the fastest time, but he did that before. But it still stands there at the bottom, fastest lap Nicky King, but it's obviously Domi at the front.
Kornhoff around the last corner now. He's there with a 1.30, so that's very close to Domi, but I think we're going to see times around 1.5, 1.2.5, maybe like that. So that's not the best in the first laps there.
Yeah, it will be quite interesting to see the lap times. Let's see, for example, Tim Ventic. He goes third! 1.3.2. That's a very good lap time from him.
Yeah. So then we got Wheels Timman. I hope that's correctly spoken.
And he's also third now.
He sets a 1.32 and goes up to P3 now.
He's, I think, a guest driver, if I'm not mistaken, for today's race.
Yes. His first race in the global.
So let's look at the driver standings. We have Domi with 75 out of the 78 available points. 3 wins for him in the first 3 races, but no fastest lap for him in that season. The fastest laps went to Sebel and 2 times for Caden Forbes, who is 9th in the driver standings. In second place we have Liam with a 30 points gap, and then in third place Guil, who is still missing. He missed the last race and is missing another race. And after that we have Lars and Christmas, who sadly got taken his win. No, sorry. He got the win, but because of the penalties he had in the race, he lost that win actually, and the win went to Domi. So the original winner was Christmas, who hasn't set the lap time, but because of the penalties, like I said, he lost that win. So maybe he's on the charge to his first real win today. Or what do you think?
Yeah, what's kind of crucial to say is that Domi has even got the better pace in the race than in the qualifying. That's why he got 3 wins out of 3. That's quite interesting to see, and maybe today he can get his first pole position too.
Yeah. Liam took pole position in the main event, in the inaugural race. Then it was Wexham who took pole in the second race, and in the last race at Monza, Christmas, who we are seeing here now, took pole position. And he goes fastest with 1:2.7. So another fast lap time from Christmas.
And now Dom is going for a hard lap. He's starting his lap now.
Right, let's watch on board with him.
Yes.
He took turn 1 perfectly, almost.
Now he comes to a very crucial corner here on the circuit. It's very hard to brake there, to get a quite good exit, but he does.
That man is really quick at this corner.
And then now down to 4th, into 3.
Liam goes second.
Yes.
So the top 3
now,
all with a 1.2.
Yeah, let's look if Dommy can beat his time. He's up with 1/10 now for the purple mid sector. Yeah, but he's
Yeah, he actually made a mistake after at the beginning of sector 3 at the right hander. He made a mistake and he's going for another lap.
Yeah, you can watch him again maybe, or I'm looking for Nicky King. He's going around the final turns there, around the last turn. Now he's on the way.
And he's 7th.
Very close there, down to P8.
Let's watch for championship leader Domi. He was a little bit slow in sector 1. But let's see if he can improve in sector 2.
Both Red Bulls delayed their lap. And nobody would count of them. So yeah, Dom is the next one up.
And we're on board with him. 0.1 seconds faster than his previous lap time, and he nailed that turn perfectly. But he has still 2 corners to go, which are very hard to get right. He's comes out to the final corner. Oh my goodness!
He delayed his lap on the last corner.
So the lap time doesn't count. What a shame for him.
Yeah, we've also seen that much times in the real F1 in qualifying. And also that lap times get deleted there.
Oh, and Kornov, big mistake from him, and he, unfortunately his lap time is deleted. And whilst we were looking to that, VSR team went second, very close ahead of Liam with 1:02.829, but he lost out in sector 1. So he is really fast around the circuit, but not as fast as Christmas.
So
Christmas
is now going on his lap.
The current pole setter here, and the pole setter of last race, but let's see if he can snatch away the pole position from the other drivers, which would make him the all-time record pole setter in Global F1, because he would be the first and only driver so far who would take 2 pole positions. So far all 3 pole setters were 3 different drivers, so he could be the first one to take a second pole position. No extra points awarded for pole position like in many other championships, but it's still something you want, because first position is always the position you want to start. But maybe it doesn't work out for him, because we saw the results of Domi. He never started on pole and got 3 wins, so pole doesn't mean everything.
Yes, and we saw Goku going over the line, and he got the 1.4 there, but it's also P12, like where it was. So no place that he catch there.
Christmas lap time got deleted also at the final corner, turn 9. So that's a turn where many drivers struggle to get it right. It's obviously very hard in any category, no matter if you drive Formula 1, DTM or whatever. It's one of the toughest corners on this circuit. But let's watch after Liam. 0.2 seconds faster in sector 2, so he's on a charge to get his second pole position. but he needs to nail the last turn right. He did it, and let's watch at the lap time. It's a 1:2.5, which is 2/10 faster than Christmas nearly.
Yes.
What
Great
a lap!
from him.
What a lap!
Christmas delayed his lap, so he can't fight for pole now.
So Christmas struggling to get pole position here.
Yeah, we would go for another lap, but Domi is now going on his lap. Again, maybe he tries to get another good lap there. I think he can improve by more than 5/10. But he got the delayed lap in the first corner. I think he's going to pit maybe or do another lap.
No, so Thomas got his lap time deleted. Which is quite a shame because he was improving on his lap time. Let's watch at Nicky King, the Alfa Romeo driver today. Oh, little mistake from him.
Yeah, I got too much on the throttle there.
But he's still improving his lap time. How has he managed to do that despite the mistake? I don't know.
I think he lost 2/10 there, so there is much in it for him. Maybe he will get a last shot there and can improve it.
Let's watch at the lap time, and it's P5. Very close behind Domi. So Domi has a tough afternoon ahead of him.
Yeah, without that mistake, he could be in the top 3. But now Domi goes for another lap.
And we have 5 minutes left.
Coming over the line. 7 for Björn and 9 for Frederick, so they got improvements. And it's very close from P4 down to P7.
And Tim goes fastest!
Yeah, they're
getting faster and faster. 1:02.4. How has he managed to do this lap? But let's watch at Domi if he can beat this lap time, which is remarkable. We're getting closer to the 1.01 lap times. And Domi made up 2/10 in sector 2, but it won't be enough for pole position. It will be enough maybe for P3, but let's see if he nails the last 2 corners right. Because these are very crucial turns. He goes over the start finish line and he's third, like I said, 1,000th behind Liam. It doesn't get much closer than this between these two drivers.
And now Tim is coming over the line. You know if he got it. No, he will do another one. He had a mistake in there. But Domi, I think that Domi has got like set up more for the race than for the qualifying.
Yeah.
Maybe he wants to be consistent there and maybe try to get a quite good place in qualifying, but not even maybe the first one.
Alright, let's watch at Tim. He already passed sector 1. We didn't saw his lap time. But let's see
he's 1/10 up.
Let's watch him in sector 2. This could be a fast lap time if he nails it. He's 1/10 up in sector 1 and sector 2, which means he could end up in P6 or maybe P5 if he nails the last 2 corners right. Let's watch him on board.
Oh, got a little bit wider, wasn't clean enough.
And he goes over the start finish straight and it's P6 at the moment for Tim.
He will not get another lap there, so that's it for him. And now all the other guys are going for their last lap.
Right, Promise will be the first one.
Yeah, but Kornhoff also got his lap time deleted. He goes for another one.
Okay, that's good to know. So everyone on soft tires, that's quite interesting. No one of obviously we are only running short qualifying, so that's maybe a reason why. So Promise improved on his first sector, but not by much. This can be a good lap, maybe. But let's see. We have 1 minute and 40 seconds to go, and we still haven't decided the pole setter for this race. So this will be quite interesting to see.
The racing points have to improve their laps if they don't want to start right at the back.
Yeah.
I think they got the side for their tires, but that's not what they want to do.
Yeah, obviously. To retire, so you won't do any lap anymore, and Thomas improved, but not enough for the top 10.
Yeah, it's quite close to Frederick, the no-shot ties, but
and Liam's
that's P11 point.
Liam's lap time won't count, so that means he needs to be fast to get another lap time.
Yeah, no, he got enough time. He will get another one there, but
let's watch it. Nicky King, 9 thousandths of a second faster in sector 1 in his previous best lap time, but it won't be enough, I think, to improve that much. So many drivers are retiring. They won't set another lap time.
Yeah, and Christmas got a big mistake there down into turn 3, so that's maybe it for him. So maybe he will not get pole position today. Got another one.
Nicky King doesn't improve as well. 12 seconds left, so let's watch Domi. VSR team also got out, so he will set another lap time. But
Christmas is 1/10 down.
This will be all or nothing for Domi to improve his lap time. It's very close between the top 3. And let's see if Domi can improve his lap time. He gets through turn 8 and turn 9, the final 2 corners of this very short circuit. And he crosses now the start-finish straight, and it's not enough for Domi.
Yeah.
And Liam, he won't get another lap, and his lap time is deleted, which means team will get pole position.
Yeah, and his time got deleted.
Yeah.
So no improvements there, maybe too much rest from all drivers. Christmas got a little bit of an improvement, but he's 1/10 down to Domi.
Goku, the last driver to improve on his lap time, and it's still P12 for him. Not the day he wanted.
Yeah, quite embarrassing for the Racing Point drivers.
So that means we have the 4th different pole setter in the first 4 races of the inaugural Global F1 season, and it's from the guest starter VSR team. That's quite surprising.
Yeah, but good pace from him.
So we have team first.
Him on P2, right in front of Domi.
We have team
quite interesting the race.
Yeah, we have team first, Liam second, Domi in 3rd, the only race winner so far. Then we have Christmas in 4th and Nicky King in 5th. So 5 different teams in the top 5. Actually 6 different teams in the top 6, if you include Haas in there. And they are all within half a second. Within a half a second. Actually. So that's quite interesting, but we'll find out more with the results now.
Goku is the one who has a bigger gap there, and also Frederick Thomas do not get quite close to an ocean.
All within a second, except for Goku and Lars, obviously because he didn't set a lap time.
Yeah.
So that was a quite interesting qualifying session.
Yeah, I'm quite interested in the weather conditions. Maybe it's raining. Austria is known that it's maybe raining there, so let's watch on that one soon. And yeah, also interesting to look the 2 Racing Points now can decide on which tires they would like to start, and it's really dark. We see it on the screen now.
Yeah, many clouds at the top, so we could see a wet weather race maybe. I'm not quite sure if we will see it, but
it would be quite interesting.
It's not impossible.
Yes.
And it's quite interesting that the Red Bull Ring allowed so many viewers without even their masks on it. Now that's quite interesting. And many of the viewers look the same, so yeah, just kidding. Alright, and we have some left tires here at the bottom left with the number 26 garage here.
Yeah. So
what do you think are these tires for?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe for us, we will hold them up and run with it the whole one entire lap.
Or maybe they had to put out the intermediates later.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't know. But Thomas goes on the mediums and also lost it.
Okay.
Goku wants to stay on the soft.
Alright, formation lap time.
Interesting, we see the strategy now, soft medium to the end, or soft hard. Mainly soft medium, I think.
Right, I think one of the crucial points will be turn 3, which we are heading to right now, because you need to be very careful with the acceleration here. You can spin easily at this corner, or maybe you're in a fight and you will end up having a collision. We saw that with Rosberg and Hamilton in 2016, and also last year with Verstappen and Leclerc. So it's one of the more how should I say,
tricky corners.
Yeah, basically one of the trickiest corners.
Also the braking is very hard. You have to be careful that you're not running up a guy in front of you, or mainly in the first laps.
And especially turn 1, the braking point here. Many drivers struggle with that. But yeah, we'll find out.
Is a good point.
We'll find out more in the next 36 laps, in which we'll maybe see a new winner, or maybe Domi dominating again. Maybe Domi is the short for domination. I don't know. It fits very well, to be honest. But yeah, maybe we should tell him that he was born to dominate every single championship he enters.
But if Domi won't win, we will get a first winner in the Glover, a new first winner in the Glover. So let's look on that. Now start with the race.
Right, we got the 5 red lights for the Austrian Grand Prix, and we are going underway. It's a very good start for team, also good start for Liam, not so good start for Domi. Oh, and there was
Domi got a good start. Domi now on P2.
We have yellow flags. There was someone braking very late. It was one of the Alfa Romeos. I think it was Kornov.
That's a collision.
Yeah, that's what I meant. We have many fights on here. Christmas and Nicky King are fighting. I think Kornov was the driver who braked very late into turn 1 and caused for the collisions. Domi made up a place against Liam, so Liam is now down to 3rd, and Domi is charging now TM for the victory. But we're on lap 1, everything can change.
Yeah, you said that Liam got a great start. In fact, he didn't. Domi got a great start. Also Christmas was quite close to Liam. He was right on his back, but Domi got around the outside, and now he's back on P2 there, and he's fighting for P1.
Actually, I said that because Liam got the better before turn 1, and Domi was quite losing some time because Christmas was right behind. But yeah, Lars with a great start from last position to 8th now, and now we have the glitch where the position changes. That will change after the next lap, when we are on lap 3. And there are 2 drivers already in the pits, which are Kornov and Goku.
Also Tim got up to P4 now. He's in front of Christmas, I think. Was a great start for him. He's right behind Liam now.
So the interesting fight for P5 between Christmas and Nicky King. I think that that was the fight you told us before. But we have to.
Christmas is a driver which is quite good in qualifying, but maybe his pace in the race isn't that quite well to handle with the other guys, and he can get maybe a chance there.
So you mean quite the opposite of Domi?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Team got the fastest lap time with a 1:06.2, but I'm pretty sure we will see a faster lap time around this race. Now we are on lap 3, DRS is enabled, that means the drivers can activate the DRS if they're within 1 second behind their leading car. In Christmas case,
9 drivers who are allowed to use DRS now.
Little slide from Christmas, so this will be a disadvantage for him against Nicky King.
Yeah, but Nicky King is too far to make a dive there. Also Björn and Lars are struggling to hold their position. I mean, Lars, the great start of the mediums, so he's fine.
So Domi's under pressure from Liam, the two championship leaders. 30 points difference between these two drivers. So that means in total, with each race, Domi built the gap by 10 points. If you count it,
that's quite a
3
big
races.
gap.
Yeah. Nicky King got the fastest lap time with 1:06.1.
Yeah, but also Liam got a really good pace there, so he's struggling to keep Domi behind.
Yeah.
I mean, his ERS also looks very good there. Liam kind of struggles a bit with ERS. He's much lower than the other two guys in front.
Yeah, obviously everyone has DRS. Oh, little lockup from Tim. We saw it in the back. Everyone has DRS, so it will be quite hard to pass another driver.
Yeah, between Björn and Nicky King there's a gap, so he did not get his DRS.
I'm quite interested about the strategy of Lars. He's on the medium tires and he's already P8, and if he continues to gain places, he could maybe be in the shot for the podium. Or what do you think? Not impossible.
It would be good if Björn would be in DRS and Nicky King, because then he would get a really great chance for the win. But if the gap is improving now, lap by lap, it's getting quite hard for Lars to fight for podium positions.
Domi's really closing to Tim, fighting for the lead. And look at that, we have 6 cars.
And Lars is battling with Björn side by side there.
We have 6 cars within the shot for the victory.
Yeah,
we set a fight
Lars
here.
goes around the outside now.
Oh, very hard lock up. Oh, that was the collision and spinning Björn. It's basically the same scenario we saw with Hamilton and Albon. Oh, what a shame for Björn.
Yeah,
what a shame. Do not fight in turn 4. That's what we learned in real life, and we saw that now in this race. Oh, he's really struggling with the tires, which overheated a little bit. But yeah, back to
the big lockup.
Back to the leading pack. We have Domi now with the DRS. But it's quite hard to pick up the pace here.
That's a big train there, and Björn now set his car into the wall, I think.
So, big issue for the Red Bull driver.
But he hasn't got any damage.
Oh, lock up from Liam.
Oh, and Björn is into the wall again.
What's going on with Björn here? Mistake after mistake. And that's his race basically over. He's not last, but he needs to get up the pace very quickly.
Yeah,
otherwise
he
will end up
the
last.
hard tires on there.
Yeah, right. And Goku retired. What happened here?
Goku, I think that Goku ran quite hard into the wall, and I think he didn't even brake.
And
so that's kind of maybe a frustration.
That could cost him a penalty for the next race, if he races next round.
Yeah,
and that means we'll have the first safety car of this race.
And that's quite unfortunate for TM, because he was 2.6 seconds in front of Domi, if I'm
Not
right,
really.
or not?
They were quite even. It was because of
Okay,
the
it's because of that
team
safety
had
car.
team had a 0.4 second gap before the safety car phase.
Okay, my bad then.
I saw that because on my left monitor I have the stream on and it went a couple of seconds back, so I saw the gap there.
But now we will see pit stops. I think everyone will go on the hard tires. It's interesting to see what Lars is going to do now. And also Christmas, because Christmas is in front of Lars and Lars can't pit if Christmas goes in.
And if you remember the second race of the season, which was at Zandvoort, they both had a collision. So
Yeah.
I don't think they're really good friends in terms of that. But Lars is staying out.
Yeah, and he will take P1 now.
Let's see. Oh, Domi needs to
And
wait
Domi-
for Liam. Oh, that was a mistake from
But Domi-
the game.
Okay,
No,
yes.
okay. That's a mistake from the game, actually. But Pommes made the jump because he hasn't pit yet.
And that's really good for
Ooh.
TM. Thomas is now in front of Domi. He is to get past him if he wants to fight with him, so that's his chance.
So at the minimap, as you can see on the right, we have two yellow cars leading, but the other yellow car is the safety car, so do not wonder about this. I actually made the mistake about that. So yeah, you won't be the first or the last one to think why there's a yellow car in the lead. Okay, we have a yellow car in the lead, but why there are two yellow cars in the lead? One of the yellow cars is the safety car on the minimap. And that's the first time I think we see the We Races One sticker at the safety car, if you look at it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's quite good to see.
I'm looking at the chat right now, and No Tires wrote before the race in the chat that he would have been P6 if he hadn't lost to Tense with a big drift. And Lars writes cool race, so thanks for that one.
So quite a shame for him.
And why does Liam go on the medium tires?
Maybe
has he got a mistake? Maybe.
I think he wants to benefit because the medium tires at the current state are a bit faster than the hard tires. So I think he wants to pull a gap because of that. Afterwards he will have a disadvantage, but he wants to use the advantage for the current state. So maybe
he wants to pit again.
Maybe it works.
Don't so soft.
But we should ask.
Could be his strategy.
But we should ask ourselves the question: why are Lars and Pommes are still staying out?
Yeah. I think that Domi has to give an answer now if he wants to stay with him. Safety car will go in the pits this lap.
So that means we will back with racing action in a very short time. Obviously, this is the shortest lap in terms of lap times. And then we have a position change between Kornov and Björn. I don't know what happened there. Yeah. Surprisingly, the two Red Bulls are way behind.
Yeah. We saw that lock up there with Björn and then the contact with Lars. But we haven't seen what Frederick was doing, but I think he stayed all the race there at P10. Now Lars, it's up to Lars to start the race again.
Yeah.
And it will
we are racing again.
Now.
Oh, some drivers got a terrible restart here.
And Ventic, so Tim got a damage on his front wing.
Kornov retired. What happened here? Kornov is retired. Oh, there were many drivers, and Kornov He didn't have a crash. I think he only retired the car. And Tim, yeah, he lost quite some time there.
Tim had a crash. He's got no front wing. So
Yeah,
maybe he got the crash.
Christmas, Liam and Domi are fighting. And I think Liam overtook Christmas there. And that's what I told before. Liam has the faster tires and he wants to use them and pass the other drivers ahead of him very quickly. Domi has the harder tires, the slowest of the three compounds. And if you see...
Also, Liam is quite close.
If you look at the onboard of Liam, he's gaining and gaining some time. But he's still stucking behind Domi, so this will be quite a problem for him.
Everyone is using his ERS quite strong.
That's
also Thomas made a mistake now, and Domi is up to push 3 and also Liam goes through, and 20 gave up the session in the box.
Yeah, obviously because of the front wing damage, so that means we have 10 runners left in this race. Thomas and Christmas are fighting. Great move from Christmas up to P5.
Nicky King also wants to get through Thomas. Yeah, side by side.
And changing in the lead position, Tim got the lead again ahead of Lars. So that went quite fast.
Yes.
And now he has the advantage against Domi and Liam. So Liam needs to do something. He has the faster tires, but can't get past Domi. So this is crucial for him.
Yes.
So let's see what he can do.
Also, there are only 10 drivers left, which means everyone will get a point. They will enter the race.
Yeah.
And Thomas into the pits now.
DRS is now open.
And we got some front wing damage, I don't know about that. Oh! He got a drive-through penalty.
Okay. Oh, little slide from Lars. So his tires are damaged a little bit. And Team isn't pushing because Lars is closing the gap, as does Domi and Liam. And then we have to change in position again for P7. The two Red Bulls against the McLarens. So another Tyson and a Red Bull sandwich, basically.
And Liam is again quite close to Domi. I think he wants to go past, but he can't. Because they have all got DRS and Liam is trying to get out of the DRS of Lars.
Yeah, right. Let's see the sprint at the straight into turn 3. If someone can overtake the car ahead of him. The problem for Domi is Lars has also DRS and the faster tires, so on the straight line Domi won't have a chance.
Ooh, and Liam backs up to Domi. I don't think he has got the front wing damage.
No, he hasn't.
It's quite fine.
And Noja Tais is battling with the two Red Bulls very hardly. They were 3 wide at some point. And don't collide, guys, don't collide, leave space, and it worked perfectly. What a battle from these 3 drivers. Oh.
Yeah, Björn goes past his teammate now.
So this is quite interesting here. Oh, little slide from Björn. And he's holding up his teammate. And Frederick braked a bit more.
Domi good. Every time Domi gets a quite good exit out of turns, and Liam hasn't got the opportunity to fight turn on the straight line.
So it's very hard for Domi to close the gap here.
And also Lars is again close to Liam in front.
Björn with the move against the Noja Tais. It didn't work for the Red Bull against the McLaren. And here we go again.
Maybe around side.
Oh, a little contact between these two drivers. They collided before and it worked this time. So no spinning. What a battle between these drivers. I can't say that enough. This is quite awesome to see that. They're very close.
Holding them up each other.
Yeah.
4.5 seconds in front now.
So the safety car changed everything with the gaps.
And it's quite interesting with Liam now, so it seems like he can't get past Domi, and if that won't work out, he has to pit again maybe, and then it's race over for him.
Lars, we see that on board has 4 cars behind him and 1 car ahead of him, so he has immense pressure, and he's the only one of these drivers who hasn't pitted yet. So basically he's holding up the other drivers behind him. And one of these drivers is his teammate Christmas. So interesting tactic from Lars. If he pits, he come out in 9th position, 9th place, but let's see if he can catch up again. He needs a safety car.
Yeah. It's quite shame for Racing Point. Last place in Thomas, Goku, maybe with station there, and went quite strong to the barriers. And yeah, it's not running good for Racing Point, the team which I started in race 1 with.
Yeah. So, good memories for you. Or not so good memories, I don't know. If you remember the race run.
Yeah, not so good memories, I think. But yeah, Liam and Domi are quite close to the driver in front.
Position
And
change.
Nosia, Thijs and Björn are battling again in turn 4.
Goodness.
And Björn got the inside now, and he will go through maybe? Nosia on the outside? No, we
They're
can't.
giving everything here. It's quite amazing to see that.
Yeah, but Nosia comes back, he's going for the inside.
Ooh, my god. That was close. What a battle between these drivers. I mean, they're risking everything there.
And now Björn, he's got the
It's
arrest.
outrageous.
He goes for the inside now.
Oh my goodness, they are battling crazily. I've never seen a battle like this in an online league race before. Here we go again, Björn around the outside, maybe at turn 3. This could be quite interesting here.
Maybe a switchback now.
Oh, yes, little contact between these 2 drivers. They will push themselves out very soon if they keep doing it like this. But it's quite entertaining for us to see that. No wing damage for Nosia Thijs.
And now Björn got through.
I mean,
that's a battle for this 1 lap.
That's a battle. If you talk about wheel-to-wheel action, like from karting days, that's a battle.
And
yeah.
With a mistake there.
Game over for him, but I think he can come back again.
Yeah.
Oh,
Domi right on the back of Lars. And now Lars made a mistake.
He had the much better exit, but Lars can get the upper hand at the straight line. Here we go at turn 3. Let's see if Domi can go around the outside. Will be very close. He hasn't got much space left. It didn't work. Maybe at turn 4. So it will be very close between these drivers.
Lars got the better straight line speed there. And also DRS of Liam.
And switch between the Red Bull drivers. Now Frederick is ahead of Björn. And Nosia Thijs is closing the gap now. But let's watch out the battle for the win. We still have 6 drivers fighting for the victory.
And Domi is not on P1.
Yeah, I don't think team is pushing that much. To be honest. Because he's not pulling away.
He got 60% DRS, that's quite strong.
If they continue,
Yeah.
if they continue like this, they will lap Pommes eventually. So Pommes needs to make place for 30 seconds, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, but Lars had to pit. He hasn't got a pit stop yet, and also Liam maybe has to go in the pits again.
It's quite amazing to see that although he has this one tires, he's still in second place.
Yes, I think the mediums are quite working well on this track, and the hards are now getting into their
Limit.
temperature.
Temperature, sorry. Not the limit.
Yeah, last now 0.8 seconds, 0.9, and it's 1 second, but he has got the DRS, I think. Yes, he has.
And Lars, every time at the start at straight, he's pulling away.
But he
has no
DRS.
Yeah.
Domi is backing up.
And here we go at turn 3. Domi is trying it down the inside. Let's see if it works. Lars is still fighting here.
He's got the DRS now. No, he's got the DRS now. That's it.
No chance for Lars, and Lars is giving the position up here now. So that means Domi up into second place, and he can start the charge now for the win. Oh, little mistake!
That's a mistake. And Lars on the inside now.
Oh, they touched! They touched! That's quite crucial for Domi, and team can now pull away there. What a spectacular action here in this race! And Domi can now start to pull away, and also Liam around the outside at turn number 8. What a move from the Ferrari!
Lars is going into the pits.
Okay, but what a move from Liam to get up into third place. So now they need to push to get team who is in first place, the leading car now.
Yeah, that was so good for Freedom now that they fight like a half lap. Stop now.
Domi has
2 seconds in front.
Domi hasn't got much DRS left.
Yeah, he needed it for the fight with Lars.
And here we have the two rivals again, heiße and Björn. Our favorite
and
battle.
Liam goes around the outside and it's now on P2.
We haven't seen that, sorry for that, viewers, but there's so many battles here. We can't have everything. We can watch everything, that's what I wanted to say. It's quite hard to keep up with everything. Oh, we have yellow flags, and that's Pommes. Oh!
Pommes.
Again, contact between heiße and Björn. And I have to fear that they will have a big crash. Let's hope for not a big crash, but heiße.
Contact maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, again contact there. Oh, they're fighting so hard.
Christmas has got the position, but Domi got the better exit, so Domi's still in P3. And something interesting, Liam isn't catching up, although he has the faster tires.
And Christmas now on the inside, and he goes through.
And that will be good for Lars, who's catching up
Noshia now goes onto the outside of Björn, and they're touching again.
Oh my god. What they are doing is quite unbelievable.
Yeah, every lap they're fighting.
Constant
again?
contact.
Ooh,
oh my god.
That's contact now.
And
the Noshia.
What a drift from him. And he saved it. He saved it. So Lars is now trying to get Björn. This will be quite an easy jump for him.
Oh.
Look at the speed here. So Björn not leaving enough space here.
Domi is struggling now.
Lars didn't get the fastest lap, so maybe he will get it now. Let's watch for the leaders again. Christmas now in third place. 1 place higher, and he has the same position at last race. It will be all decided in terms of the penalties. Lars again ahead of Björn, which means Björn could get another enemy who is in our ties. So this will be quite interesting battle again. Liam got 1/10 up, but it won't be enough. So he needs to get more out of his pace and out of the car to catch TM. Like I said, he has the faster tires, so this shouldn't be a problem, but TM is doing some impressive lap times here on his first outing in Global F1.
But maybe the mediums are starting to struggling. Maybe he has to come to the pits one more time.
Last, meanwhile, with a 1:05.2, the fastest lap of the race, which is 0.4 seconds faster than the actual lap record in real life, which was set by Carlos Sainz this year in 2020. And I think the Austrian Grand Prix, or the Styrian Grand Prix, I don't know, I think it was the Styrian Grand Prix. At the Austrian Grand Prix it was Norris who got the fastest lap. But yeah, let's see.
Nicky King, we also have to mention, he's staying in the DRS of the cars up front there, so he's making quite a good job today. And Liam is now in the pits.
Oh, this will be very crucial for him. Very crucial moment.
So now let's see where Lars will go out.
So very crucial for the second place driver. I think he wants to pick up the pace eventually to get to the leaders, because they are running 16 to 17 laps with the hard tires, which means they are very slow, and with the new soft tires you are much faster. Let's look at the last lap time, for example, for TM. It was a 1:06.5.
Ooh, and there's the battle again of Björn and Nusha.
Yeah.
And they are touching again.
All the time you have to leave a space. That's rule number 1. Meanwhile, Lars got ahead of Frederick and is now up into P5. So I think.
Oh, and touching again there. Holy moly.
I think with the soft tires you are 1.5 up to 2 seconds per lap faster. Domi's also pitting.
Oh, that was close.
Domi is also pitting. So let's see if he stays ahead of Liam or not.
Why is Domi pitting? That's the question.
Yeah, I think he wants to pick up the pace. But the crucial part is he will be behind Liam, and Domi is now down into 7th place. Which is quite an unusual position for him, to be honest.
Yeah. But Lars is 12 seconds behind Nicky King, and that means he's 14 seconds or 15 seconds behind Liam. And that means that he has to drive 1.5 seconds faster than Liam to catch him up.
Per lap.
Per lap, yes.
And what a battle these two are showing us for 8th place. Noja, Thijs and Björn. I don't know if someone got a penalty.
You can go on Liam now. He's trying to go past Frederick, and he's doing this.
Oh, what a move from Liam. And now Nicky King is in the pit, so that leaves Christmas and TM as the only drivers not pitting from hard to soft tires, and also Frederick, who's in 5th place. So they are thinking about pitting or not, but the drivers with the soft tires are catching up.
I don't know.
If the two drivers in front are pitting, that leaves Lars in 1st, Liam in 2nd, Frederick in 3rd, and Domi in 4th. But now Liam is trying to catch up Lars. He's doing it around the outside like he does it so often, and Liam takes 3rd. What a move from Liam. I mean, he makes himself a name for as a driver who overtakes only around the outside. He's quite good at that, to be honest.
Yeah.
But still,
and Domi now is behind Lars, and that means that Liam has overtaken him with the strategy quite a bit.
Yeah, Liam also set a 1:04.8, which is the fastest lap of the race. So that will bring him 1 extra point, as long as he doesn't get snatched that away from Domi, for example, or Nicky King or somebody else. What a lap from Liam. We still have 9 laps to go, so he doesn't have much time left. And the question is if Christmas and TM, who are the leaders currently, if they hold their positions. Fact is, we could see a new winner for the first time.
I don't think they're going to pit now. I think they will go to the end and they will decide it for P1.
Yeah, but in terms of penalties, I think Domi could end up with no penalty like he did it at the last race, at the race before. So maybe this could be a good opportunity for him. Because if you have no penalties, it will bring you a lot at the end of the race. Here we go, Domi now around the inside, down the inside, and it's P4 for him. And we start catching up Liam for third. At least the podium he wants.
But Lars got DRS now, so maybe he can get a run on Domi again.
Yeah, this would be a quite interesting battle for 4th place here. At turn
he wants
3.
to stay behind and take the DRS again.
Yeah, obviously. Meanwhile, Nicky King got ahead of Frederick up to P6.
Ooh,
Lars has left.
Disconnect.
Oh my goodness, so this will be crucial for him. And in Tyson and Björn still are fighting crazy. Contact everywhere. Leaving no space. But it's a fair fight between these two drivers. Which makes it even more entertaining for us to watch.
That's crucial. Lars KI is going to pits.
Lars AI, you mean? Oh my goodness. Oh. That's game over for Lars.
Oh my god. That will annoy him.
Yeah, and there's a rule for Global F1. If you have one disconnect, you can't rejoin because otherwise you can cut every corner and you won't take a penalty. So that's a rule they brought in, which means Lars will end up in last place out of the runners. I don't know if he will get the last point, but this is crucial for him. So Lars retired from this race, which left us with 9 runners to go.
Look again on battling for P7 there. No shit, heiße, Hier, again. Making contact every lap.
I don't think Formula 1 cars are meant to be for a contact sport. I don't think so.
Yeah, how did Vettel say it? Are we playing bumper cars or what?
Yeah. Right, let's
It's quite the same with them two.
So we have, I think, 6 laps to go, and Liam is only 10 seconds behind, 9 seconds eventually, so that means he's catching up. Maybe he will end up in front in P1 if he doesn't get a penalty, and the others do. So it's not game over yet for the victory.
And Domi tries to get into Liam's DRS.
So we have interesting last laps ahead of us. Christmas with the DRS.
And also quite interesting is that Domi hasn't got the once in this whole race. He wasn't in first place for any lap today.
Well, this could change maybe. I don't know. Everything is possible.
And now Christmas on free, and maybe he will get a run, and he's on the inside now. So that's fighting for first place.
They will lose time eventually, but they are not touching.
Liam got the inside, maybe Christmas got a better exit of the corner.
But like I said, they will lose time because of that.
Yeah.
Liam will catch up.
8 seconds now. 4 laps to go.
And it's closing. Right, 4 laps to go, like I said. This could be very crucial. Liam has to be 2 seconds faster per lap to catch up to Christmas. And Domi is now within 1 second of Liam, which means he will get DRS. But not
at the end, I think the cuts and the penalties will decide the race, in my opinion. And yeah, Domi now close to Liam again. So he got into his DRS and is going quite fast at the end of the race.
So it doesn't look like Liam will catch up the leaders.
He's gaining 1 second per lap. That's not enough.
This could confirm a new race winner of Global F1. Maybe. Otherwise, Domi will pull up some magic.
Yeah.
This will annoy himself. Obviously.
Yeah, I think it will. Then his run will be shut down.
The streak will be over for Domi.
Yeah, but he's driving quite well also today. Not making any mistakes, and that's enough to stay in front in the championship. In the global, we've only got 11 races to go. That means after that we will get like 6 more races to go, I think.
Oh my goodness, what a battle between these two drivers in P7. They're fighting each lap. Oh, and there was big contact. The big contact between Inertia Ties and Björn.
Inertia Ties is letting Björn go through, but Björn goes into the gravel, and that's it. So Inertia Ties.
Finally, the battle is over. I think they were not by themselves.
Also, Lars got through. But let's stay at Domi for the fight in front.
We are heading towards the final lap of this race, which will decide the winner. The winner could be decided by 4 drivers. Liam closed the gap up to 5 seconds, which is in reach of penalties. So that means Domi could win this if he doesn't get a penalty and the others do. Final lap now in this exciting race, which saw many battles and overtakes and penalties.
Yeah, and Liam.
And Domi is now going ahead of Liam and is now in 3rd place. So that means a podium eventually for him.
But Liam got DRS now.
So
but he's too far. That's not gonna work out.
This will be a crucial last lap for these drivers. Only a 4-second gap now between Domi and Christmas. We have a yellow flag. Oh my goodness. Brown was really close to split this.
Yeah.
But now it's time for a new race winner without the penalties. Let's see. He comes around the final corner. It will be the first start to flag win. It's team who wins, but let's see. Christmas won.
Christmas wins.
I want to say it. Oh my goodness. And Domi doesn't get the
Christmas wins, Liam on P2, Film on third place, and Domi only on P4. His run is over. Wow.
That means Christmas got redemption. Christmas is our new race winner in Global F1. What a race for him. I mean, after what happened last race, I think it's a fully deserved win and only 1 second. 1 second ahead of Liam.
Yeah.
Let's see who gets driver of the day, and it's Lars, but yeah, obviously he struggled. Or let's say he had to disconnect, so yeah, let's see. But here's our new race winner, and it's Christmas. The first time we don't see Domi in first position. And also Domi not on the podium eventually, so that's quite crucial.
Yeah. That's really crucial and really...
also crucial in the championship.
Yes.
So Liam had 18 points. I don't know if he had the fastest lap, we will see it now. And Domi only with 12 points, so 7 points difference. And Liam was actually the only driver without a penalty in this race. He nearly won this race. If he could get up 1 second more, he would have won this race. So this will annoy him a little bit.
Yeah.
But
so
yeah.
I'm gonna invite the drivers now.
Yeah, but here's your top 10. We have Christmas, Liam, Tiem, Domi, Nicky King, Frederick, Enoja Ties, Lars, Pommes, and Björn. Also the only drivers who finished there.
Congrats, Christmas. Well, that's redemption.
Yeah, let's see if all drivers are in the party now. Liam, one question.
No, Liam isn't in the party
He's
yet.
in the party, okay. So then I will ask this question before he joins.
Oh, what a race. I'm gonna look, maybe our third place driver is also coming.
So yeah, Liam is not there. Liam? Liam!
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm here now.
Question.
I already invited him.
Yeah, will he get the points?
He will,
or no,
yes.
He will get the points. Okay, that's
Yeah, he will get the point.
that's information I wanted to know. But yeah, let's wait for him, and then we will continue with the podium interviews. And hopefully, for the first time, all 3 drivers in. If not, I'm very angry about that. Let's make it happen.
Yeah, it's the first race Domi isn't winning.
Yeah, but yeah, let's see. I don't think we will see our third place driver on the podium interview. But yeah, in second place we have second place driver also in the championship, who's closing the gap, Liam. And in first place, for the first time in Global F1, our second winner of this year, Christmas, congratulations. After your win got taken away at the last race, how are you feeling right now?
Yeah, I'm feeling great. It was a hard race. So in the qualifying, I struggled. I didn't get the lap in. And so I started from 4th, I think, and then the start didn't went well as well. So I lost 1 place, I think, or 2 places. And luckily I got no damage. So the first stint wasn't that good, but then the safety car went out, and I chose the hard strategy and go to the end. And when the guys behind me pitted again for the soft, I knew I want to stick with the hard and go to the end, but they almost didn't get to the end, and I was driving so slow in the last 5 laps or 6 laps to not destroy the tires, to keep them alive. and I managed that very, very well. I knew that the guy in front of me had the penalty more, and then, yeah, I just had to wait and sit behind him to get the win.
You're now third in the championship with 7 races to go, so do you think you can catch up the leaders, or do you want to stay in third for now?
No, I hope I can attack them. Some points are still available in the season, and yeah, I think I can get the momentum keep running.
Alright, congratulations to your first win. Now second place driver Liam. Liam, it was very close. You were the only driver left with no penalties, and there was a difference of 1 second between you and Christmas at the end. Are you angry about that, or are you happy that you eventually finished on the podium? Although Domi overtook you at the end, and you were eventually fourth.
Yeah, I let Domi through, so maybe he can drag me a bit, because I used all of my EOS. So yeah, I guess if there was one more lap, maybe I could have won the race, but it was a really, really risky strategy. So I am just really happy that it paid off in the end, and I took some important points in the championship. So I'm still really happy with P2, even though P1 was definitely possible, but yeah.
And also you closed the gap a little bit ahead of Domi, the championship leader. So maybe there is still hope for the championship for you, or what do you think about the last 7 races? Do you think you can catch up to Domi?
Yeah, it's going to be quite hard. Domi is normally probably the quickest driver on the grid, so it's quite hard to beat him today. He wasn't the quickest, so yeah, I need to use my opportunities and maybe I can beat him for the championship.
Yeah, we're really excited, and for the first time we have all 3 drivers on the podium interview, which I'm very happy about that. So our third place driver, and you have to tell me your name because I don't want to pronounce it wrongly. I think I made a mistake before.
Time is the name.
Time, okay. So I made a mistake. I'm sorry about that, but congratulations.
No.
Congratulations to third place on your debut at the race. We were quite surprised that you took pole position, and unfortunately you didn't take the win in this race. So are you a bit disappointed about that, or are you happy that you still managed to finish on the podium?
Yeah, I was pretty happy to still finish on the podium. I had 6 seconds, and I thought they were going on the soft, so I thought, yeah, I'm done. They are easily gonna drive within the 6 seconds, and I'm out of the podium. But still, I got a podium. I was pretty surprised with my pace. I didn't practice at all. So yeah, pretty surprised, and overall pretty happy with the result.
Yeah, do you think you can get this pace at the next races? Next race will be at the Shanghai International Circuit, which is one of the trickiest circuits on the first season calendar. So do you think you can get the same pace as today, or do you think it will be a tougher challenge for you in the next races?
Yeah, China's not my best track, but if I get a good setup, then I think it will be possible to get a good result again.
All right, we are looking forward to it. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you to all 3 drivers for being here. Really happy about that again. And thanks to David for being my co-commentator. At the next race, it should be Leo again. I don't know, David, if you know more about that.
No, I don't know yet, but we will see.
Yeah. Next race will be at Shanghai, as I said, in 2 weeks' time. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel of the F1 Liga for more action, and we see us in the future very soon.